This is the Power FM.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. We pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Southwest Nigeria, we are the best. Among the rest, whatever you may be listening to the sound of my voice, I am Ibidak for Miracle Oluwadamilala, ably representing Olamide. Before anything, let's check all the headlines that I have with me this morning, the Punch newspaper. Youth. On business this morning, foreign deletes 63,000 accounts linked star, and also APC tackling Nigerians challenges, says party secretary. OPay recommit to safekeeping customers' funds. A lot of these I'll be bringing to your hearing this morning. Please stay tuned and please don't forget to reach out on our social media and do on Facebook at Power 365 FM, on YouTube at Power 365 FM, and on TikTok at Power 365 Online Radio is where to listen to us live on the right, and on web www.power365fm.com. OPay recommits to safekeeping customers' fund. Leading financial technology company OPay has reiterated its commitment to keeping customers' funds safe. This was disclosed on Wednesday during a courtesy visit by the media managers of OPay, Bracken Media Solution, to the head office of Punch newspaper in Ogun State. OPay public relations manager at Bracken's Media, Ayobami Ajenikpa, Ayobami Ajenikpa, said that while the company's drive for financial inclusion was ongoing, it was determined to keep customers' funds safe. For being the leader in the market, we boast of a large numbers. We cannot avoid that there would be complaints. Our competitors would have complained too, but by us being a major player, would inevitably be pronounced and somewhat blown out of proportion by the demarketing antics of our competitors. However, we have been releasing features that can help to secure their funds. These features have been released, like the night guide. There is another security feature we just released, the USSD code, and these are very novel innovations that even our competitors are not yet offering. It is very novel in the space with more to come. For this year, OPay is focusing on security. We have a whole campaign called the Security Series, through which OPay and these are what we have put in place to ensure that our customers are safe. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that, as OPay recommends to safekeeping customers' funds. Federal government unveils first AI industry have received a significant boost with the engagement of 500 fellows from the 3 Million Technical Talent Program by Hawari, the startup selected to build Nigerians' first artificial intelligence. Hawari, which was launched data collectors from the government program to support the development of Nigerian first large language multilingual Twitter as I'm glad to see the growth of our team and the engagement of over 500 fellow from our 3MTTN Nigerian program as data collectors. These are significant steps toward achieving our goal of creating robust tech ecosystem in Nigeria. In April, the minister announced the launch of Nigerian first LLM after a 4-day AI workshop in Abuja. The minister said the project is a collaboration between Awari, Datadog, the National Information Technology Development Agency, and the National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, supported by over 7,000 fellows from the 3MTT program and $3.5 million in funding from various partners. The LLM will be trained in 5 low resources language and accented English to ensure stronger language representation in existing datasets for the development of AI solutions. The minister stated the project will also be supported by over 7,000 fellows from the 3MTT program. The initiatives launched under the Renewed Hope agenda target training 30,000 individuals in its first phase, focusing on 12 technical skills including software development and cybersecurity. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as federal government unveils AI project with 500 fellows. Immigration suspends officer over drug charges. The Nigerian Immigration Service says it has suspended one of its officials servicing at the Murtala Mohammed multiple charges of alleged drug trafficking. The service public relations officer Kenneth Udo revealed this in a statement on Wednesday yesterday titled Nigerian Immigration Services places officer on suspension over drug charges, awaits court's judgment for further action. It reads, the attention of the Nigerian Immigration Service has been drawn to a publication by section of the media that linked Akomolafe Michael, one of its officers serving at Murtala Mohammed International Airport, to multiple charges of alleged drug trafficking, which resulted in his arraignment before a federal high court in Lagos. The service wished to inform the public that the officer in question has since been subjected to internal process and placed under suspension following the allegation of the involvement in the case in May 2024. The service therefore fully support the court determining the level of his culpability. NIS says it awaits the court's judgment before making further comment on the matter to avoid sub judice. The services reaffirms its commitment to excellent service delivery, discipline, and zero tolerance for criminality, and will not hesitate to sanction any officer whose conduct is contrary to these ideals, wrote Udo. Can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as immigration suspends officer over drug charges. During Hamas October 7th, Maya Tomal, Ashmat, and also Kirid to Israel. The bodies were recovered on Wednesday during an operation in Kazan Yunis, the main city in the south of the Gaza Strip, the military said. The four soldiers were killed during the October 7 attack launched by Hamas militants. It added, in December, the military had announced the death of Guren, who was abducted and taken to Gaza on October 7. Thus, the announcement comes after two Israeli kibbutzim, Neil Oz and Neil Yitzhak, said in separate statement that the army had recovered the bodies of Guren and Godin. Last night, we were informed that in a military rescue operation, the body of the late Maya Guren was recovered. Neil Oz said, adding that a family had been informed and more information would follow. You can pick up Israel. Foreign education forest allocation tumbles at the 30%. That's coming from CBN. Nigerians spent $38.17 billion on foreign education between January and March 2024, according to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria first quarter 2024 statistical bulletin. The amount spent crashed by 3% from $218.87 million recorded in the same period of last year. However, on a quarter-by-quarter basis, there was an increase of 54% from $24.82 million spent in fourth quarter 2023. The year-on-year decreases in FX spending for the foreign education occurred amid a crash in the international student enrollment at the United Kingdom University earlier this year. A survey conducted by University UK across 73 universities revealed a significant drop in international increase in such international students who typically pay higher fees for postgraduate courses poses a financial challenges for the universities. Also, data from enrollee used by around 60 universities indicate a decline in interest among international students studying in the UK, evidence back compared to the previous year. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as foreign education forest allocation tumbles at 3%. That's coming from Central Bank. Uzodinma of Imo State and Governor Francis Nwifuru of Ebonyi. The asked why he was leaving the PDP, Hayim said, "Can you look back at the history of the PDP and tell me how many leaders the PDP has produced that has joined the APC or another party at any particular point in time? It's common, but importantly, I am determined to be sure that the country moves on the right path and I should be able to contribute my quota." Asked if he could not contribute his quota from the opposition party, the former Senate president said contributing quota does not necessarily mean to work, but to engender a conducive atmosphere for progress. "I'm not looking for work, but there is a need that given the challenge the country is facing today, we all need to put all hands on deck to make the country move forward." Hayim also talked about the interest in the APC, saying, "Certainly the country is passing through turbulent times, and it is the duty of every patriot, if you have nothing to add, ensure that you contribute to the peaceful atmosphere that will engender progress in the country." Meanwhile, the ruling party can read further on Punch newspaper, and Hayim meets Tinubu, says worldwide protest, Carlo Beck Southeast youth. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has urged Nigerians, particularly youth of the Southeast extraction, to shun the planned nationwide strike. He said the youth instead should engage in a dialogue with the federal government to address challenges facing the country. This was just as the lawyer stated that President Bola Tinubu assent to the Southeast Development Commission bill on Tuesday. We had infrastructural review these in Abuja on Wednesday while addressing journalists on the signing of the SEDC into law by Tinubu. He said, "To my fellow Southeastern, I implore you not to join bury the rumors of the marginalization, I beg your pardon, of the Southeast geopolitical zone and renew the hope of the nationwide equitable economic growth and also socio-cultural renewal." You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details as Sean planned nationwide protest. Kalu begs Southeast youth. Before I leave this morning, let's quickly take the headlines once again. Foreign education for its allocation tumbles 83%. That's from Central Bank of Nigeria. Meta also deletes 63,000 accounts linked to cyber criminals. Dangote invited to invest in Gabon amid accusation of monopoly. And also on the politics this morning, Sean planned nationwide protest. That's coming from Kalu as a plea to Southeast youth. Tinubu to receive livestock city report in 2 weeks. Fubara, Wike supporters clash and Rivers. Do well to join us tomorrow again for another edition of Newspaper Review. Thank you for joining us for today. My name is Abidakbo Miracle Olua Damla, ably representing Olamide. Please have for yourself a productive day ahead.